Hi there guys, thanks for tuning in. Today we're doing something a little bit different. A while ago, well, quite often when we sell bikes and just on other platforms, social media platforms, we get asked a lot about where people can have lessons, scooter lessons, motorbike lessons, etc. So, and there really isn't anywhere to do that. So what I've decided to do is we're going to be hosting lessons, scooter lessons here. I advertised it a little while ago on Bookface that we were having a session here at 10 o'clock today, Sunday the 26th of October, 10 a.m. here at the Sunset Scooters and Big Bikes Thailand. So now we had a few people confirm, which is great. We had about 10 people turn up today, which was absolutely fantastic. I'm really happy with that. It's great. So we're going to get into these scooter lessons. I'll have the camera running the whole time and I'll just do some editing later. Carl has graciously given up his time. Carl is a client of ours. He's bought a couple of bikes, him and his lovely wife. And Carl did motorbike training for 2 years in the States. Actually did it for a job. So he's going to give us his expertise. And I've got some experience as well from riding, having done over 200,000 Ks now just in Thailand on a bike. So there's a few tales to tell there as well. So we'll get into these lessons, and the purpose of today was for people that have never ever ridden a bike before. The absolute basics. We're teaching them how to start the bike, why it won't start, some of the reasons, just the real basic simple stuff. Where to point your head, where to look, throttle control, brake control, balance. Like I said, all the real basic stuff. So, but there's a lot of people out there that want to learn how to ride a scooter, just to give them a little bit of independence. Also, if it's simple things like just going down to the 7. And grabbing some milk or bread or a packet of smokes or whatever you need to get. So when somebody has the ability to do that, it certainly makes life a lot easier for both parties. As I said, just gives them a bit of that independence as well. So we will get into it and. Well, here in Thailand it's 300 cc's.
Oh, that's a bit.
But yeah, UK is 125. Yes, in Australia it's 500. 600 pounds.
The stand is actually, I don't use the stand because it's so difficult to stand up.
I'll show you. That's easy. I'm the thinker that hasn't been manipulated the way. I ran into this problem too. I had a Honda ST 1300, which has a center stand. It's a very heavy bike. It's like 800 pounds.
Wow.
So somebody showed me, because I would get the center stand, grab the bars and pull and try to get it up, and I couldn't do it. That makes a little bit different, but if you stand on it and then pick up on the back, it comes up really easy. Some of the bigger bikes actually have a handle that comes out, or a place to grab right here. So you just stand on it and pick up a little bit, and it comes right onto the center stand really easy.
Like you're trying to climb up onto it.
Yeah. So even the big bikes, like the 1300 out there, I bet we could put it up really easy with that.
I've not tried one yet.
We just got it. But yes, it does come up really easy. Like Sean said earlier, one of the key things while you're riding is look where you want to go. We've all seen those TikTok clips of somebody that hopped onto a motorcycle for the first time and drove straight into a light pole.
Yeah.
Because they're looking right at the light pole. They're like, I don't want to hit that, I don't want to hit that. They're going to get your... So, really, as you're riding, even around your neighborhood and such, practice, look where you want to go. Don't look at the front wheel. It's doing what it needs to do. Look where you want to go. You got a corner coming up to the left, look to the left. You know, there's a sewing dog that's laying in the middle of the street. Notice the sewing dog and don't look at it. You know, look to where you want to go around, and that's really important. That's a big piece. Because you'll naturally go where you're looking. Makes it much, much easier. Also, once you pick up a little bit of speed, the wheels and tires on your scooter and motorcycle have a gyroscopic effect. Have you ever taken a bicycle wheel and held it by one and spun it? And it'll stay upright and you can hold it on one side. These do much the same thing. So once you get a little bit of speed, these bikes want to stand up. You don't have to force them to balance. They will stand up like this. You can hop off and it's going to go straight for a long time. So don't worry so much about balancing once you're up. I can take care of that. Yeah, once you put your feet up.
Once you put your feet up, put your feet on the knees, wherever you've got, the bike will stay upright. And even then, as a pillion passenger, when you're on the back and there's a corner coming up to the left, you're not helping when you do this. It doesn't help. It actually hinders. So just sit there, relax, and you're a pillion, which means passenger. You're a passenger. This person is driving. Let them drive. You are a passenger. Sit and just relax. You can hang on to the handles if you're nervous or whatever. Or just hang on to the handles, but don't do this because it's as a rider, it's terrible. It's terrible when somebody does that, and it throws the bike off balance. As Carl was just talking about, the bikes want to stay upright. When you do this, you're trying to make the bike go like this, and a lot of people think, and I used to as well. Oh, I'll help you. There's a big corner coming. You know, just sit still, relax. Hold the one you love if you're scared. Yeah, that's
So
it.
do I.
That's it.
So never shot rides me somewhere.
It's a good excuse for a hug.
Going back to the lady's question of the differential between small bikes and big bikes.
Yes.
Ty's driving license doesn't differentiate.
No.
You get your driving license
Regardless.
50cc.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
can go and drive an 1800cc.
It doesn't matter.
It's crazy.
Well, yes and no. Because you really like it. No, seriously, you really know. It's only about it's only how quickly you're going to get the ability to ride. It shouldn't matter. 50cc's or 1800cc's. You need a ride like that. So I kind of get their theory on that. Anything under 50cc's, a lot of people get it now on the little electric bikes. Anything under 50cc's, you don't have a license for in Thailand, and you don't get it to be registered. Here, to get your either your driver's license or your motorbike license here, you have to do a test at the DOT, the Department of Land and Transport. Before you go there, you have to get a medical certificate to say that you're also fit to drive. So, yeah. And when you do that,
That's 100 baht, by the way.
yeah, when you do that, make sure you tell them that you're going to get your driver's license because there's 2 or 3 different sorts, and some of them, if you don't have the right one,
Yeah.
Where
do you get the medical?
Any of the clinics.
Any
yeah,
clinic.
clinic or Bangkok Hospital, or
Really easy.
yeah,
10 minutes.
There's one other paperwork you need from the immigration.
yes, certificate of residence.
Certificate with your photograph on, just to say that you're a resident of Thailand. It stops holiday makers going and get Thai licenses.
And that you need those things for everything.
Yeah.
Is there some kind of like, I don't know if it's something to download or something to learn? You know how
Yes,
like
there's an app.
you have like
DLT.
Yeah.
DLT. It's a purple coloured hat.
Yeah.
It's in English.
Yeah.
That's what's in every
DLT?
Yeah. DLT. Yeah. It's in every language. And that actually has you can actually do the test on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look at DOT.th or something online.
Online. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the there is an app. DLT.
DL or DL?
L.
DL. Oh, I should know that.
Land transport.
DLT. Department of Land and Transport. Yeah. And you can actually go through there and it says there login for foreigner. You can actually sit the test
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
As well, you've got to watch the video for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Do that. It's safe to do it there.
Okay, so you do it at home and already passed, and like go
Yeah.
take the driving part.
Yeah. You do it at home, then they'll retest you. No, they don't actually test it.
Oh, they don't. Okay.
As long as you've read.
Yeah. You know, in the United States, they like parallel park, K park. Do the back into, you gotta do the go up, stop, do the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not on a bike.
That's good to know.
But it is a simple process.
Yeah.
So most things are pretty simple to do in Thailand. A lot of people get this, it's Thailand, it's so hard. They just have different systems. They have different systems for, for different reasons, right or wrong, but we're all here, so live it.
I did mine 2 days ago, and because I've already got a motorbike license from abroad, all I had to do was stand in front of some traffic lights, if you like, and tell him what colour it was when you put it on, yellow, red, or green.
Yeah.
And then they've got a little box with 2 foot pedals like a car. You have to put the foot on the accelerator and it presses the button. It turns the light.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I taught the motorcycle safety course, intro one for 2 years, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great stepping stone to get people to get into riding the way that would be the most safe. Instead of doing what you would do when you were a teenager and your buddy would have a motorcycle, you'd hop on it, go out to the open field to see what happens, which a lot of us have learned that way. When I took the course, I learned a lot of things that I was doing wrong, and I'd been riding for maybe 5-6 years by that point, by the time I took the first course. And I was like, oh, I didn't know I was doing that. And it's little things. So, optimally, we know that if our bodies make contact with the road at any speed, it's going to hurt. So in a perfect world, we would be wearing, full leather pants, leather jacket, a good helmet, gloves, long sleeves, the works. I'm not going to say that everybody does, but it is the law of Thailand for a helmet. I don't know if they say exactly what if the helmet has to be certified or not. They don't. Okay, it just says a helmet. But there are governing agencies out there that test helmets to see how safe they are to your head. My theory has always been how much am I attached to my head and how much do I want to give. I'm not going to pay $2,000 for it. But I'm not going to pay $40 for a helmet either. So, with that said, you can typically find a decent helmet for maybe $150 US locally.
Siam sells a really good helmet for between 3,000 and 5,000 baht.
Correct.
Okay, and often they'll come with Bluetooth,
Yeah.
so you can actually have, if you want to use it or talk to a partner, you can connect helmets together so you can actually talk while you're driving.
Yeah. There's also one on Canal Street.
Yes.
They have a good selection of HJC helmets and such as well. So you want the helmet to be to fit your head, to be snug but not tight. And you'll feel when you move your head like this, if the helmet does this, that's a little too loose. So you want it snug on your head, but not overly tight. You don't want it to. You don't want to take the helmet off and have giant red patches here that are, permanently pressing your head. But you want it to be pretty solid. You don't want it to come off if you do disembark from the motorcycle. Most of the helmets now have a clip system. So if you one side goes in much like a seatbelt and ratchets in and stays pretty solid. If your chin strap is not attached, it doesn't do any good sitting on your head. And then to release it, all you have to do is lift up on the little red cap. Most helmets are this way. Some older helmets have a D-ring that you have to feed through, like the old seatbelts. But I would say 95% of all helmets you're going to buy are going to have a clip similar to this. Some have little tabs on it, but they're always red and they always come off pretty easy. It would be a good idea to, at home before you get on the bike, put your helmet on, clip it and unclip it, just to kind of get used to the feel and where that clip is at. Because sometimes you'll get to 7-Eleven to get off and you get off the bike and you just can't figure out where that clip is to get it off. So you're walking around with your helmet on and your hand up here trying to get that out. So do it a couple times to be a little more comfortable with it. Recommend pulling it off from the front if you have a full chin bar. Pick up from the front. Most people, I would imagine, are probably going to go with this with the scooters.
Yeah, open place.
Yeah. Let's see. Most helmets do have vent systems in them, so they will get, except for this one, but they'll get air from the front or up from the top, and it'll go over your head, and it provides a little nice breeze through there.
And that's our hair.
Correct, yeah. Helmet head. Yeah. So that helps even in hot weather. So although I have a full face helmet, I don't really feel that I get that hot when I'm riding. If I'm sitting in traffic, yeah, it does get a little warm. But as I'm riding, that air blows through there and feels pretty good. I prefer full for two reasons. One is that's what I'm used to. I've always had a full face helmet because a lot of my riding used to be in cold weather. And two, it protects your kid. That is much easier to get into. It's easier to talk to your passenger or other people with that. And it's a little cooler. So, I mean, they have their benefits and drawbacks, but I'm just so used to a full face that's what I like.
We have the ones now as well where you can get a full face and pull it from the foot top.
Oh, yes.
Push the button and it lifts up. Which I love that style of helmet.
I have a full face helmet. And it's very good to
Yeah, you can feel it. Yeah. You definitely feel more protected with a full face helmet too. What a lot of people don't realise as well.
The
Sorry.
reason why I say it is it's a pure preference for yourself, but at least a 3/4 or a full is going to be better than what they call beanie helmets.
Oh, yeah.
All that is to prove that you have a helmet.
Yeah.
It won't do shit.
It's decoration. What a lot of people don't realise too is same as tyres on a bike. Tyres on a bike only have a 3-year lifespan. They're only good for 3 years. Whether they've been used or not, it doesn't matter. If they're full of tread, bike's never been used, we'll have to replace them. Helmets the same. Inside they're full of foam. So what happens with the foam, it deteriorates over time, especially in a climate like this here. So a helmet is only good for 3 to 4 years. So when somebody says, oh, I've got a helmet, man, I guess I'll get a new one. Because if you're riding in a 10-year-old helmet, you may as well have a bit of some foil in there. There's nothing inside. These are designed with the foam inside to protect you. If the foam inside is gone, it'll just shatter and drop on plate. And it's not useless, but it's not doing its job what it's designed to do. So for me, we talked about pricing elements before. For me, I find a medium price and go, righto, that's $150 US you mentioned before. So that's $50 a year to guarantee my safety. That's all right, I'm happy with that.
Are they dated so we know when
Yes,
we
they
buy
are.
one
They
that
have
has
on the inside. This this one doesn't, because this is like a Thailand helmet. Safety is never, it's not even an option here. But normally they have a date. They'll have a date.
So when you buy one,
When you buy, it's like when you buy clothes, they have a tag. The helmets are the same. All the reputable helmets.
I would also look for the CE marking.
Yes. Yeah.
CE is a European standard, so it means that the helmet has come up to that standard. And you can buy them here in Thailand. I looked on recently. CE, it's a standard for many things. Motorbikes, cars, windscreens.
It's a safety thing.
It's a safety
Yours got a
standard.
stamp on it?
And so do have a look when you're buying a helmet. If it's got a CE mark,
It's just
that's,
so.
Yeah, I couldn't see
quite
it.
a safe standard to adhere to.
So basically on the inside of a helmet, for a reputable helmet, it'll have a stamp on the inside there, and it'll tell you where it's made and what month it was made, and that sort of thing. So and the other thing is
CE is the thing, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, ECE, yeah.
Also known as DOT.
Sorry.
DOT on the back.
Yeah, as well. Yeah. It's a safety rating, so it actually means the helmets are good.
It's a minimum standard.
Yes.
Is that the Bluetooth helmet?
This one is now.
Okay.
It didn't come that way. Handlebar has them for FS1. You'll see when you go in there. They got quite a few. You can add Bluetooth to anything.
Oh, okay.
So I added this one later. I'm not sponsored by Cargo at all. I like their stuff. It's easy to use with gloves on because I like to ride with gloves.
Yeah.
And then there's a little microphone here in the front, and then speaker holes in the side that I just tuck the speakers in. So I can talk to passengers and other bikes that have this.
Oh, wow.
So full. But really, honestly, so if I'm out riding and my wife wants to contact me, she can call me and I can answer her, and it gives her a little peace of mind.
Yeah.
Because I'm out riding here, and if she gets a little worried sometimes, she can call. I can answer right away. I don't have to wait to stop or something like that. That's probably the biggest reason that I have it, and for navigation.
Yeah.
If I don't know where I'm going and it's a little longer ride, I can put it in my phone. It'll give me directions.
I like
So really, that's why I have it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I had an incident about maybe, I don't think 3 weeks ago, when I'm out riding, and I didn't pick up the phone. Somebody got a little upset. But if I had that helmet, we'd be good.
No, stop.
Babe, did you hear what the helmet can do? You don't know what we're talking about.
There's another way.
I'll hear your phone call coming in from on the bike.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. I had the phone in
Don't do
here.
that.
Don't do what?
Got a little trouble. So basically, my helmet is crap. It's huge.
But it's crap.
It's cute.
But it's crap.
He said it's like putting on a condom backwards.
Oh, Lord. That's not good.
Oh, it's so cute. We bought it in Bangkok.
But we're going to get
It matches my bike.
Yeah, but we'll upload our homes.
Feel that.
Oh,
So my helmet,
you guys gonna feel the difference?
I think that my helmet is more, feels more like that. It definitely doesn't.
Not saying that's perfect, but it's definitely more comfortable on your head.
Yeah.
And safer.
Yeah.
But the bubble is so cute. It doesn't mess with your lashes.
Where did you get that?
That one I got from the one on Canal Street, Big Carry HCC.
What match is that, though?
I'd have to pin it, to be honest with you.
With the canal street here.
Yeah.
I was thinking of New York.
You know what's funny? It's not called Canal Street, but everybody knows it as Canal Street. I would have to look at the name of the road.
Is that the Clong Road that follows the
Yeah.
canal?
Yeah. Where
So
the-
the nice
Road.
It's just down from that really the difficult roundabout right there.
With the new one that made.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just up the street from that.
just put this visor.
Yeah. I love the space I have with that opposed to ones that are real close. Because I feel like my lashes hit and when I talk, I'm close to mine.
The other thing that I want to mention that I don't want to get here, if you drop your helmet, you get a scratch, throw it out.
Yeah,
Oh, you got a scratch on it.
that is true. If
Now,
you-
you dropped it the other day and got a scratch on my helmet.
Because what's the most important part of your body? Your head. Okay? If it's compromised, you're done. Okay? The other thing I want to mention is that if you do fall off your bike, don't let anybody take your helmet off.
Oh, wow.
Until emergency services get there.
Okay.
These are safety things that I've always been taught, and I tell other people, if you have an accident, don't take your helmet off.
Okay.
Okay, let emergency services do it, because as they take it off, if you compromise your neck or your back,
Yeah.
and you're paralyzed, when you weren't when you at first, when they someone goes to the guy and goes, oh God, you can't breathe, open the visor, sure, but don't take it off.
Yeah.
Wow, that's enough.
It's a habit too. It's just one of those things. Whenever you're taking on
It's so cute, right?
Hey, let me ask you something. It's mind-boggling to me. How many foreigners I see riding around with no helmets on? Now, in Phuket, when we were down there, like, I mean, this traffic stop, you better have a helmet on. It seems like there's nobody out here stopping these
Tickets.
now.
Like,
you
if
know,
you had
and
the
then-
cops were like, oh, everywhere.
yeah, but
Stop
then just
everywhere.
everybody riding around no helmet. I'm like, that's at least I'd rather have a crappy one on than have nothing on at all.
Exactly.
You know, something at least.
They are out and about here.
I've never seen anybody get stopped.
Yeah, no, they are out and about. With this, I'm everywhere, as you know, when he's dropping something off.
But if you're tired, they're not going to stop you, right?
Yeah, at the end of the road here, it was about the 8th or 9th of July. They really started hammering it from the 1st of July that you had to wear a helmet, and your billion passenger had to wear a helmet. So on the at the end of this main road where the big road is,
Yeah, I know the name of it.
they were sitting there. There was about 15 police,
Wow.
and I went past. I was in the car. No, I didn't have my helmet on. There must have been 30 or 35 people pulled over, all time.
Wow.
All time, and the police are all just standing there just writing out fines and saying 2,000 baht.
Yeah,
We've got a lady coming here the next day.
500, they put up 2,000. The one thing that they were also planning on doing, which I think is after the COVID, is if you're pulled over without a helmet, they give you a fine.
Now let it roll a little farther forward. No, keep your feet down where you're at. Okay, let go. A little farther.
Look up, look where you're going. That's it.
straight. So big thing is keep your head up. So let's do the same exercise you just did. So get it going just a little bit. So you can count one, but you can do more. Okay?
Good job. Well done.
So this time, back it up and pull forward. Back it up.
Good job, high five.
Give her a round of applause. Nice job.
Yay.
All right. Very nervous.
Okay, we're over here at Sunset Scooters and Big Bikes. My baby's getting ready to take a ride on the Scoopy. Let's see what I've been a little bit apprehensive about what we get on the back road. That's why we're here to answer some lessons. Getting all strapped up with the helmet. Don't be nervous, baby. You used to ride.
I feel like when I went air surfing,
Parasail.
parasail.
Not air surfing, babe. Only you come over here. When we were back in the States, you know, she had a car.
Yep.
And, you know, I mean, listen, with her car, do your thing, night, daytime, no glasses.
Yep.
So I don't know if it is the sun or maybe it's
Yeah.
just time for a checkup. We're here in Thailand, we'll go get the checkup. You never know, man, you know?
For little money, it's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so she did a little something.
That's good.
That's when it's a riding lesson. Next person that'll be with her.
That's very good.
How was that?
The last one, it felt good, but I needed to just get used to
Throttle
how
control.
quick it picks up.
Yep.
And because first I was doing zoop, 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 so it was jerking me. So he was like, you need to keep it steady. And when I kept it steady, it was so much more smoother, and it made it more easier to kind of just like stay there.
Yep.
So I felt better.
And that's practice as well. And,
Yeah.
and every bike's a little bit different with the
Yeah.
acceleration. It's like a car.
Yeah.
You know, the acceleration, the brakes are always a little bit different each car. Yeah, you'll find that as well. But I know what you're doing this afternoon.
Yeah. You know what I'm doing this afternoon.
Big good, baby. Big good.
Of course, you said your daughter had done recently. Was it in English or Thai?
It was in Thai, but there was English people there. They speak English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if I went, because I was thinking it'd be a good
Yeah, if you
idea to
Google
go
it,
and do
yeah, it's called Advanced Driving School in Charm, just left of Charm. So it's about 25 minutes from here.
Yeah.
So like I said, it was like $1,200.
Yeah, no,
2
I think
days.
it's a good idea. I
Yeah.
just thought, is it in English?
Yeah. And it goes from, she was there from, I think, from 7:30 till 5 o'clock, 2 days.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
Let's see. Check your mirrors. And inevitably you're going to see the stage. So, steady again. And leave your right foot. Hold on to the brake. I just want you to kind of rock it back and forth. So get a little gas. There you go, just like that. Do that again. And again. Get a little easier on the throttle. Nice and smooth. There you go, just like that. That's what I'm talking about. How does that feel? Okay? Okay. Now I want you to roll forward about 2 feet. Don't pick your feet up, leave your feet where they are. A little farther. There you go. Let's do that again. Okay, so pretty much every time you come to a stop, your hand up. It's a little piece of your seatbelt. Okay. So this time what I'm going to do is we're going to slow the speed up. So your feet down, look forward.
Look where you're going, look where you're going. Look up, not down.
Okay. I was thinking about my feet. I know.
Let's go keep your feet where they're at. Okay. Down for right now. Off the brake, giving you gas, just moving steadily. Okay. Your head up. Go ahead. Go. Keep going. Good. Right. You do. Because that's where you do it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Good. Perfect. Alright, so now what I want you to do is you're going to use the throttle to keep the bike moving so you can walk a little bit. Okay? So just a little tiny. Okay. So let off the brake. Bring the bars to your right. Look to your right.
Perfect. How was your lesson?
Good lesson, bad learner.
No, you'll be right. Were you comfortable though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, good. Confident enough to go home and practice on your own or another?
Yeah, I probably will say to my husband, can I get the bike out?
Yeah.
And just have another little like this up and down the soil.
Yeah, that's it. Where you live, it's quiet. Obviously, don't go out on the big roads or anything. So, no, that's great. Well, we've achieved what we wanted to today, so that's good. So it's not broken or anything. No, that's the traction control. Oh, sorry, your auto stop on and off. Like safe with the lights. Put your wrist a little bit further around. That's it. That way, that won't, as Carl was explaining before, that when your natural reaction is to go like this. So if you're holding it up here, as Carl explained before, you'll actually put more on. When you have your wrist down here, you can only go so far. So, but you're all right. You're good.
That's good. All right. Head nice up. So, when you turn the bike around, don't use this arm to walk it.
How was that?
Really good.
Really good?
Yeah.
So you're ready to go start doing some wheelies now down the road?
Yeah, because I drive a little bike before. Yeah. And I drive 20 kilometers.
Yeah, the big thing is still all looking
Yeah, I cannot drive.
Stay tuned, drive safe.
Yes.
Quick one, Carl. Thank you for today.
Oh, you're very welcome. Enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Your time. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Great being able to teach some new riders, hopefully.
Yes, it was
and
great.
Get them safely on the road.
Yes, perfect. Thank you. Well, guys, that was absolutely fantastic. Like I said, we had 10 or 11 people turn up. As you would have seen, we've done some lessons. Everybody had a little go. Everybody's left with a big smile on their face. Everybody's left with the one thing that I wanted them to leave with was a bit of confidence to get on the bike and have a bit of a ride, because biking life is absolutely fantastic. There is nothing like it, and I have no doubt that all those people that learnt today how to ride a scooter will ultimately end up on a scooter and then down the track, maybe on a motorbike, doing longer rides. It's a lifestyle. It is fantastic to clear your head. There is nothing like it. Nothing like it. So today, fantastic. Big thank you to Carl. Big thank you to everybody that turned up today. And we will be doing it again. We'll work out our dates when we want to do that again. It was free, by the way, free. There's no charge. We have the obligatory free coffee and water here at Sunset Scooters for our clients. Or if you want to indulge, you can. Obviously, we've got some other beverages there as well. So, but ultimately, that was it. Big thank you to Sunset Scooters and Big Bikes and Bikers Hub Huahin. So, ride safe, everybody. Fantastic. Thank you.